I did a short film with James Cunningham maybe about 5 years ago called Marshall. So when James emailed me this script and he said, do you want to have a look at the role of Lizzie? I was like, yeah.
One of our ex-students, Phil Magnuson, sent us an email with a bunch of ideas for short films. And one of them was zombie love story, and had a little paragraph of what would be happening. And we then the rest of with the class, we took that idea and we just bounced it around for about an hour or so, and it's just so many possibilities just came out of that one idea.
Yeah, to be part of something that you think's really rad when you watch them anyway, like Dawn of the Dead, Shaun of the Dead, Zombieland, like it's such a fun kind of genre, so it's really cool to be doing it.
With a project like this, I think that it's really, really important for us because all of our experience basically has been in the virtual world. That's why the live action film is so important because it just gives us a much broader range of experience that when we go out and try and find work, it's like we will be able to tell people not only can we do the CG work and the animation and all that, but we can work on any kind of live action film as well.
Challenges? I mean, for the eyeball shots, it was all challenging. Pretty much there was no easy process within the whole thing, and that was kind of due to the nature of it. It was especially difficult, I think, because throughout all the eyeball shots you can see a real-life eyeball for comparison. So that made it really, really challenging, because if it didn't look as the real one should, it wouldn't sell the effect.
Yeah, we had an idea of some of the shots before, and we shot them in a certain way, and so we shot them, I think most of the stuff we shot the right way, but still there was conceptualization of how the shot would still go together later on.
The biggest thing is trying to get on the same page as the director, because the director is ultimately the one responsible for what the look and the feel is. But that's cool. I mean, that's what you're going to get on any real job is, figuring that out. And it's all about like communicating and being professional with the director.
I figure out, what's inside the guy's, of Bruce's cavity look like, sort of thing, And there wasn't too much reference to find, so it's sort of tricky in that respect. Just trying to figure out, what the actual anatomy sort of would look like, especially if a shotgun went through it, sort of thing. So I think I found that to be the trickiest part for myself.
The tracking was a really hard challenge to overcome because I've never done it before, and I had to learn a software called Synthize, which I've never used before, and just had to teach myself on the fly how to use. And I mean, there was a lot of trial and error process, and that's the best way to learn, but 90% of that is just banging your head against a wall trying to figure out why it doesn't work.
A lot of the techniques and of just figuring out how to proceed, you sort of like learn as you go. And I think obviously by doing this production, it'll have made everyone stronger.
Yeah, I think probably the two best things I learned from the production is how to solve problems and just roll with the punches. Because you don't get too wrapped up about something not working, you just kind of get on with it, figure a way to sort it out, find a different way, as opposed to getting too wound up about the fact that it doesn't work. Just find a different way, sort it out, you got to get it done. So that was a good way to go about it, good learning process, I think.